Welcome back to A Moment in History. I'm Seth Udinsky. In this episode, let's go back to the early 1990s and explore a heartfelt story from the world of sports. The relationship between a father and his son is a special thing, especially when the two share the same passions. In 1990, sports fans were treated to a sight that has rarely been seen before or since. A father and son took the field together and played in a professional sporting event as teammates. This happened in a Major League Baseball game where Ken Griffey Sr. and his son Ken Griffey Jr. suited up for the Seattle Mariners on August 31st, 1990. Ken Sr. was 40 years old at the time, at the end of a successful two-decade career that included an illustrious run with the Big Red Machine Cincinnati Reds teams of the 1970s, a team that won multiple World Series titles. Sr. was ready to retire, but when the opportunity to sign with Seattle arrived, he jumped at the chance. Why? Well, his son, 20-year-old Ken Jr., was coming into his own in his second year in the big leagues as an up-and-coming star for the Mariners. The team offered Sr. a rare and special chance to play with his beloved son. Ken Sr. joined Ken Jr. in August of 1990, and they got their chance to fulfill a dream for countless fathers and sons, which is playing a professional game together. It was a memorable game as Jr. took his place in center field and his dad in left field at the top of the first inning in the old Kingdome in Seattle. The duo battled next to each other in the lineup as well, with dad hitting second in the lineup and son hitting third. In the first inning, Sr. and Jr. both singled and scored as the Mariners won the game 5-2 over the Kansas City Royals. The pair enjoyed a month together on the baseball diamond before Ken Sr. hung up his spikes. The highlight of their time as teammates would come on September 14th when they hit back-to-back home runs against the then California Angels. Now, both players are remembered as greats, but it turns out that the younger would outdo the elder, as Griffey Jr. was voted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 2016. Thanks so much for joining me once again for A Moment in History.